Hey guys, this is my third time making this video. People keep interrupting me. I'll let you know why in a few minutes. This will be my 7-week to 10-week pregnancy vlog. I have not been on here in a long time for some good reasons. 7 weeks, I went camping. It was a lot of fun, but it was really uncomfortable in a tent, especially when you're pregnant and everything's growing. I started to get a few food aversions, then I could still eat everything pretty much that I liked before I was pregnant, but I started to kind of get a little sick with stuff. 8 weeks rolled around. I had to go to the hospital at 8 weeks because I started bleeding, pretty bad too. So I went in and I found out that I had a subchorionic hemorrhage. So they put me on bed rest for a few days. So I was in bed, and it resolved, or it didn't resolve. My bleeding stopped, and I went and got another ultrasound. It's still there, but it's really small. So they just put me on pelvic rest. Week 8, my symptoms were, I was really tired, and I was really sick. They gave me some anti-nausea medication because I just cannot keep any food or liquids down. Sorry I'm talking kind of quiet, but I don't want people to hear me think I'm freaking crazy. So, week 8 went by, everything was fine. Week 9 started, and that's when everything got fun. Week 9 I was still really sick. At the beginning of week 9, I had a bladder infection. I went to my OB, and she gave me some antibiotics, and it felt like it was clearing up the next day. But the day after that, on Sunday and on Monday, I had really bad pain. So I was like, what the heck? I couldn't get a hold of my OB. So on Tuesday, I went to the ER because I was in a lot of pain. They told me that I just pulled a muscle. It was in my left and right side. They told me I just pulled a muscle, and they told me my bladder infection was still there, so they changed my medication because obviously the one I had wasn't working. So I started taking a different kind of antibiotic. Well, Thursday rolls around, and I'm in excruciating pain, especially on my left side near where my kidneys are. So I called my OB, and I'm like, I think I have a kidney infection. My urine started turning brown. I started spiking fevers. So the next day on Friday, I went in and they gave me a shot of Rocephin, which is a really high dose of antibiotics. So she's like, give it 24 hours to kick in, and we'll see what happens. So I said, okay. So she goes, if you spike any more fevers, give me a call. So I got the shot at like 9. Around 3 o'clock, she called, and she said, and I said, hey, I called her and I said, hey, I'm spiking fevers again, whatever. And she's like, well, you can either go to the ER or you can give it 24 hours to kick in. And other than that, she can't help me because the rules at our hospitals out here, especially the one that I have to go to because my insurance, is that OBs can't take care of people up on the floors unless you're 20 weeks and over, or unless it's a GOAM service and she only does OB. So that totally screws me. So I'd have to be admitted through a hospitalist. So on Saturday, I felt just as bad. I felt awful. Nothing helped. Sunday, just as bad. So Monday, I called my regular doctor, my primary care doctor, because I was kind of mad at my OB because she wasn't really taking it as seriously as I thought she should be. She kind of just blew me off, and it really just kind of pissed me off. It made me sad because I worked with her, and she's been so good up until this point. So, I went to my primary, and I told them what was going on, and they're like, well, you're really dehydrated, because I checked my urine, and they said, we need to give you some antibiotics, some more, because obviously it's not working. I said, okay. So I was there for about 5 hours, and they gave me some, 2 liters of fluid, and they gave me a gram of antibiotics, and so they're like, yeah, that should help. Come back tomorrow and let us know how you feel. You should feel better. I said, okay. So throughout the night, I still was spiking fevers, still was feeling really awful. So I went in on Tuesday around 1:15, and I'm like, I'm not feeling any better. My left side hurts so bad. And keep in mind, nobody at this point has given me any pain medication. And I know I can take some when you're 10 weeks, or when you're, not 10 weeks, but when you're in your first trimester, there are some that they can give you that you can take, okay? So they didn't give me any pain medication. I'm like, listen, I'm in a lot of pain. I cannot handle anymore. I've been doing this for a week and a half now, and my body is about to shut down. I cannot do it. I don't know what is going on. If I have a kidney infection, obviously it's not working. And people, let me just tell you, girls that come in pregnant that have kidney infections, they come to my work and they're there for almost a week getting antibiotics in the hospital because of how bad kidney infections are and how long it takes it to get away or to leave your system. So the PA I was working with was really cool. And he's, okay, let me have the doctor come in. And the doctor's like, all right, well, I'm going to admit you to the hospital. So I'm like, okay. So he directly admitted me to the hospital, gave me an IV. There it is. Here I am in the hospital. I've been here since Tuesday. It's now Thursday. I'm getting a little bit better. They gave me some pain medication. Yay. That's okay during pregnancy. I looked it up and it's all fine, and yeah, everything's good. I feel a lot better today. Yesterday I was still kind of icky and out of it. Today I feel much better. I'm not having a lot of pain today, which is really good because I'd rather be off the pain medication if I didn't need it. And I'm just shocked because it took me this long to get this far. I mean, I was on people's asses about me going to the hospital, about me not feeling well, about, them telling them my symptoms, and I feel like nobody was listening. It was pissing me off so bad. I was so freaking angry. I'm like, come on, you guys, just listen to me. Like, I didn't know what else to say. I was so mad at everybody for not listening to me. So I'm so glad that my primary care finally listened to me. He's came to see me 3 times already, which is really cool. We did an ultrasound yesterday of my kidneys to make sure that it's okay and I don't have a kidney stone as well as a kidney infection. My white blood cell count was still kind of elevated, so I may have to stay one more night. But I'm hoping if I stay one more night, then I have to stay through the whole weekend. That would be so awful because these beds are so freaking, they're awful. So, keep me in your guys' prayers. I'm getting better, but it's been a long time. It's been a long road. I've been in a lot of pain. The baby's doing good. They checked the baby. Everything is amazing. There's no stress on it. Or I asked the doctor, and he said, I guess in the first trimester when you have medication and you have, antibiotics, I guess it can hurt the baby, obviously, it gets too far. But he said there's so much blood flow to the placenta during the first trimester that it kind of gets out all the stuff that it doesn't need, so it filters everything out. So that was nice to hear. So that's my story. I'm sorry it's not a huge update, but I really haven't been feeling well from week 9 till now. So I'm hoping week 11 and 12 in my second trimester will be going good. I'm glad the baby's okay. And just keep me in your guys' prayers. So hopefully I'll be out of here by tomorrow or tonight at the earliest. And I will talk to you guys later. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.